Alright, so I understand not wanting to bring technology into the classroom.
I mean, what's wrong with the old way of using textbooks and classroom demos? That's the thing, there isn't anything wrong with it. Technology can just enhance our lessons. You have to look at what is best for the students. They are digital natives. They're going to want to use technology to learn. Physics is real-world science. It's how everything around us works. With technology, we can help communicate that to the students.
I think the best way to show this to you would be to use a student as an example. We'll call him Brad. Let's look at his experience in physics with and without technology in the classroom. Let's start without technology. They're going to discuss 2D projectile motion. Bullets, sports balls, things moving in the X and Y direction. The teacher demonstrates that concept with different demos, launching a ball and other projectiles. Now, Brad finds this somewhat interesting, but it's relatively boring stuff. A ball being launched once is cool, but 3 or 4 times and it's the same thing over and over. Plus, the teacher gets to do the demos. Brad just has to sit there and learn. This unit goes on for a couple weeks, and when Brad gets his test back, he got a B. Not too shabby, but Brad is generally an A student. What happened? Brad just hasn't been that focused or engaged in physics the past couple weeks. All the demos and lessons are fun, but they're basic things you can do in a classroom. It's nothing special. This scenario happens all the time. There are students with potential, but they just aren't engaged in the lesson. Things could be incredibly different with technology, though. Let's go back to that two-dimensional unit, but apply technology this time. Instead of a teacher demonstrating a cannon for the class and the students taking notes and learning, what if we use the simulators? How does this sound for a lesson? Students get to build their own cannons and design them and compete to hit a target. The catch is, the conditions can be affected at any time by the teacher. The students have to apply the mathematical knowledge and formulas they've learned to calibrate their cannons because maybe the target is moving, or maybe there is half the force of gravity acting on the projectile, or no gravity at all, or reverse gravity. The possibilities are endless if you use technology to help the students learn the concepts. Now Brad is engaged in the class. He is challenged mentally, but he also gets to use computers and he is doing the work, not the teacher. It changes the whole dynamic of the classroom if we begin to integrate technology. I still think the labs and demos are good, but instead of us leading the labs, let the kids do it. Let them learn for themselves through simulations and by discovering physics for themselves. I really hope you begin considering integrating technology and simulations into our physics lessons for the upcoming year. It could do wonders for the students.